Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 10, mensuration. In this chapter, we already discussed exercise 10.1, question number 1 to 10. Today we are going to discuss question number 11 of this exercise 10.1. Question number 11 has a piece of string is 30 centimeter long. What will be the length of each side if the string is used to form a square, an equilateral triangle, and a regular hexagon? Okay. So perimeter of square, perimeter of equilateral triangle, and perimeter of regular hexagon are equal to length of string, because we used string to form square, equilateral triangle, and regular hexagon. So here we need to find the side of square, side of equilateral triangle, and the side of regular hexagon. So student, I hope all of you know how to find perimeter of square, perimeter of equilateral triangle, and the perimeter of regular hexagon. We use the formula to perimeter of the given plane figure, and we find the side of square, equilateral triangles, and regular hexagon. So let's see how to do it. In this question, what is given? The piece of string is 30 centimeter long. It means that the length of string is given 30 centimeters. We use to this string form first a regular form first square. So you know very well what is a square. A square is a four-sided polygon with all sides are equal. In square have four sides. Okay, so you can see the shape of square is like this. Suppose this is the square. Okay, so first we write the length of string is 30 centimeter long. So first we write length of string, this is equal to 30 centimeter. This is given. Okay, in this string we find a square. Okay, like this. So what is the perimeter of square? Perimeter of square is equal to length of string, because this square is made by the given strings. Okay, so in first part we need to find the side of square. Okay, the A part of this question is that perimeter of square, perimeter of square, this is equal to length of string, length of string. This is equal to length of string. So you know how to find the perimeter of square. We find perimeter of square is equal to 4 into a side. Okay, so this is equal to, we can write here 4 into length of side, and length of strings is given. The length of piece of string is given 30 centimeter. Okay, this is equal to 30 centimeter. This is given in question because we use strings and form a square. Okay, so if you transfer this for right hand side, so you obtain here only length of string, length of string is equal to length of side, this is equal to 30 centimeter by 4. Okay, so in this way, if you divide it, then you obtain, if you divide 30 by 4, then you obtain what? 7.5 centimeter. 7.5 centimeter. This is the length of side of square. Okay, because you know very well the side of square are equal, so perimeter of square is equal to 4 into length of side, and the perimeter is equal to the length of string. Length of string here given 30 centimeter. Then we find the length of side is equal to perimeter by 4. Okay, so this is equal to, if you divide 30 centimeter by 4, then we obtain 7.5 centimeters. Again, in these strings we made equilateral triangles. In equilateral triangles have 3 sides, and the 3 sides are equals. Okay, equilateral triangles, in equilateral triangle 3 sides are equal. So you can see this is a equilateral triangles. Okay, in these triangles all sides is equal. Suppose A and A. Clear? Now, so what is the perimeters of equilateral triangles? Perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to length of string, because we use this string to form equilateral triangles. Okay, so here we write, this is B part, perimeter of equilateral triangle this is equal to length of string, length of strings. Okay, so you know that how to find the perimeter of equilateral triangles. Yeah, 3 into length of side. You can see we find the perimeter of equilateral triangle. This is equal to 3 into length of side. This is equal to the length of string is given 30 centimeters. Okay, now we find the length of side of equilateral triangle. This is equal to, you can say length of a side. This is equal to 30 centimeter by 3. Okay, or this is equal to 10 centimeters. So I hope all of you understood how to find if the perimeter is given of equilateral triangles, then how to find the side of equilateral triangles. So in this formula you can find the length of side of equilateral triangles. So here the perimeter of equilateral triangle, this is equal to length of string, and the length of string is given 30 centimeter. Okay, so perimeter of equilateral triangle, this is equal to 30 centimeter, because we used this string to form equilateral triangles. Now if we divide perimeter by 3, then we obtain length of side of equilateral triangle. So here we divide 30 by 3, then we obtain 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter the length of side of the equilateral triangles. Now we need to find again we form a regular hexagon by this strings. The length of string is 30 centimeters, and you know very well the side of regular hexagon is 6. Okay, so what is the perimeter of regular hexagon? Perimeter of regular hexagon is equal to 30 centimeters, because we use this string to form regular hexagon. Okay, now we need to find the side of regular hexagon. Okay, in the case of regular, you know very well each side of equal. Okay, so this is C part. And now this is C part. We find the perimeter of regular hexagon. Perimeter of regular hexagon. This is equal to length of string. Length of string. Okay, and the perimeter of a regular hexagon, how can we find? 6 into length of side. This implies that 6 into length of side of regular hexagon. This is equal to length of string is given 30 centimeter. So you can write here 30 centimeters. Now, if we transfer this 6 to right hand side, then we obtain length of side. Length of side of regular hexagon is equal to 30 centimeter by 6 centimeter. Why we multiply here 6? Because the number of side in regular hexagon is 6. Okay, and the number of side in regular pentagon is 5. Okay, so it is remember. Okay, mind it. And if we divide 30 centimeter by 6, then we obtain 5 centimeter. So you can write here the length of side of regular hexagon is equal to 5 centimeters. So student, I hope all of you understood how to find the side of regular hexagon, square and equilateral triangles when the length of string is given, and we form this string to square and equilateral triangle. So here you can see the side of square is 7.5 centimeter, side of equilateral triangle is 10 centimeters, and side of regular hexagon is 5 centimeters. Okay, now we are going to discuss next question, question number 12. In question number 12, this is very important questions. Okay, two sides of triangles are 12 centimeters and 14 centimeters. This is given. Two sides of triangles 12 centimeters and 14 centimeters, and the perimeter of triangle is also given. This is 36 centimeters. We need to find what is its third side. Okay, so for this, first we draw a triangle. After this, we find the third side of these triangles, whose two sides are given. The length of side is 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. So let's see how to do it. A formula we write here to find the third side of triangles. Okay, here you can see in question number 12, perimeter is given. Perimeter of triangle, this is given. This is given 36 centimeter. Okay, sum of two sides is also given. Two sides are given. So we first find sum of two sides. To a side. This is equal to 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter. This is equal to 26 centimeter. Okay. So if you want to draw a figure of triangle, you can draw this it like this. Suppose this is a 12 centimeter and this is a 14 centimeter. Okay, and we need to find this side. Okay, A, B, C. Suppose this is triangle. So you can find this third side in several methods, but we use formula to find the third side of the triangles. Okay, so here we find sum of two sides of triangles. Okay, so 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter, this is given. The sum of two sides is 26 centimeter. So we need to find third side of triangles. Okay, so third side is equal to third side of triangle is equal to perimeter of triangle minus sum of two sides. Sum of two sides. Perimeter of triangle minus sum of two sides. Okay, now perimeter of triangle is given 36 centimeter. So you can write here 36 centimeter minus sum of two sides. So here we find the sum of two sides is 26 centimeter because the two sides are given 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. So sum of two sides is 26 centimeter. Okay, and if you subtract 26 minus 26 from 36, then we have what? 10 centimeter. Okay, so at last you can write hence the third side of triangle is 10 centimeter. Okay, hence the third side of triangle is 10 centimeter. Okay, so student, I hope all of understood how to find third side of triangles if two sides are given and perimeter is also given. So we use this formula, perimeter minus sum of two sides. In this question, perimeter of triangle is given 36 centimeters and two sides are given 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter, and we need to find the third side of this triangle. So for this, first we find sum of two side of the triangle is 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter. This is equal to 26 centimeters. After this, you find the third side of triangle. This is equal to perimeter minus sum of two sides of the triangles. Okay, third side of triangles is equal to perimeter of triangles minus sum of two sides of these triangles. This is equal to 36 centimeters is perimeter given. 36 centimeters is perimeter minus 26 centimeter is sum of two sides. Then we find third side is 10 centimeters. Now the next question is question number 13 of this exercise 10.1. 13 question है, find the cost of fencing of a square park upside 250 meter at the rate rupees 20 per meter. So here the shape is square shape. Okay, and the length of side of a square park is 250 centimeters, and the rate of fencing is given 20 rupees per meter. So we need to find cost of fencing. So how we find cost of fencing? First we find the perimeter of square park. Okay, so perimeter of square park is equal to 4 into length of side. Here length of side is given 250 meters, and after this if rate is also given 20 rupees per meters. Okay, then we find the cost of fencing. The cost of fencing is equal to perimeter into a rate. So let's see how to do it. This is question number 13. Side of square part is given. Question number 13. Side of square part is equal to 250 meter. Okay. And now we find length of fence of a square part. Okay. First we find length of fence of square part. So length of fence of square part this is equal to perimeter of square part. Okay. Now, so perimeter of square part is equal to 4 into length of side. 4 into length of side of square part. Okay. So in this question, length of side of square part is given 250 meter. 250 meter. If you multiply them, then you obtain 1000 meters. Now, rate of fencing is given. What is the rate of fencing? Rate of fencing. This is equal to rupees 12, rupees 20 per meter. Okay. This is given rupees 20 per meter. Okay. Now we need to find cost of fencing of square part. Okay. So cost of fencing is equal to perimeter into rate of fencing. Okay. So here 1 meter. For 1 meter we need to pay 20 rupees, but we have 1000 meters. So what amount we pay here? So for this we write here cost of fencing. And this is equal to rupees 20 into 1000. Okay, so this is equal to, you can write it 20,000. Okay, so in this way you can see the cost of fencing is rupees 20,000. Okay, so in this question the shape of park is square shape. Okay, and given what is given, the side of square is given, and this is equal to 250 meters. So we find the perimeter of square park. This is equal to the length of fence. Okay, so for this perimeter of square park is equal to 4 into length of side. Clear? Now, so here 4 into length of side is given 250 meters. This is equal to 1000 meters. Okay. Now after this rate of fencing is given rupees 20 per meter. Rupees 20 per meter. This is the rate of fencing. Okay. So we have 1000 meters. So cost of fencing is equal to rupees 20 into 1000. This is equal to 20,000. Okay. Now, student, I hope all of you understood how to solve these questions. If the shape of park is given and side is also given, rate is given, then you can easily find the cost of fencing. Okay. In this question, first we find the perimeter of a square park. After this, we find the cost of fencing to multiply the rate and perimeters. Now, next question is that question number 14. Find the cost of fencing of a rectangular park of length 75 centimeter, 175 meters, and breadth 125 meters at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. So first we find the perimeter of rectangular park. After this, we multiply the perimeter and the rate, then we obtain cost of fencing. So let's see how to do it. Now in this question number 14, what is given? This is given the length of a rectangular park this is equal to 175 meter. Okay, and the breadth of rectangular park is also given. Breadth of a rectangular park is 125 meter. Okay, now first we find the length of fence of rectangular park. Okay, so length of fence, length of fence of a rectangular park, this is equal to perimeter of rectangular park. Perimeter of a rectangular park okay. Now you know very well how to find perimeter of rectangular park. What is the formula to find? Yes, 2 into L plus D breadth. Okay, you can write 2 into length plus breadth, where L represent length of rectangular park and B represent breadth of a rectangular park. So in this question, length is given. What is the length? Length is given 175 meter, and B represent breadth. Breadth is also given 125 meter. Okay, now 2 into, we sum them 125 and 175. This is equal to 300 meters. 300 meters, and 2 into 300. This is equal to 600 meters. Okay. Now a rate is given. What is the rate? Rate is the 12 rupees per meter. Okay. So here rate of fencing this is equal to rupees 12 per meter. Okay, this is given. We need to find cost of fencing. So cost of fencing is equal to cost of fencing of rectangular park is equal to perimeter into rate. So here we have perimeter 600 and the rate है 12. So 12 into 600. This is equal to what? 7,200 rupees. This is equal to 7,200 rupees. So student, in these questions the question give us and that the length of rectangular park is 175 and the breadth of rectangular park is 125 and the rate is also given 12 rupees per meter. We need to find here the cost of fencing. For this, first we find the length of fence of a rectangular park. So how we find the length of fence of rectangular park? This is equal to the perimeter of rectangular park. Okay, so perimeter of rectangular park is equal to, you can find 2 into L plus B, where L represent length and B represent breadth. Length and breadth is given here 175 and 125 respectively. Then if you sum them, 175 meters and 125 meters, this is equal to 300 meters. Now if you multiply 300 by 2, then we obtain 600 meters. This is a perimeter of a rectangular park. You can say this is the length of fence. Okay, we need to find the cost of fencing. For this we have the question given that rate of fencing is 12 rupees per meter, but we have 600 meters. So if you multiply 600 by 12, then we obtain cost of fencing. So cost of fencing is equal to 12 into 600. This is equal to 7,200. So student, I hope all of you understood these questions and you are familiar to find the cost of fencing of rectangular park or square parks. So enough for today. I think enough for today. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.